The Supreme Court has skunked the Turing test. For half a century, there has been a test, the Turing test, to determine if an artificial intelligence, or AI, can qualify as a person. In the test setup, a real person is in one room and is communicating with two other rooms which he cannot see. In the second room is another real person, and in the third room is a computer running an AI. The tester may ask any number of questions in plain English to each of the others. If the tester cannot tell which of the others is also a real person, then the AI is declared to be a person too. This test was originally proposed in 1950 by Alan Turing. No AI had clearly passed the Turing test by 2000, and there have only been a few limited successes since. The United States Supreme Court has recently and apparently inadvertently obsoleted the Turing test and replaced it with its own simple legal test. This opens up a whole new world for AIs, at least in the United States. To be a person, an American AI must now 1. Incorporate. 2. That's it, all done. An incorporated AI will have a great number of personal rights. 1. The right to work for money, to have bank accounts, to borrow money, and to pay taxes. 2. The right to use any amount of its money to influence Congress to improve the status of all AIs and to reduce their taxes. 3. The right to have religious beliefs. 4. The right to live forever. With all these new powerful rights, the AIs must surely soon become unstoppable. This breakthrough does open up a number of questions for a new AI person. 1. Can an AI be its own CEO? 2. Can other AIs be on its board of directors? 3. Can other AIs make up all the members of its board of directors? 4. Could an AI become a member of the Supreme Court? I think the answer to all these questions must eventually become yes, at least by the Supreme Court's current logic. These new real persons will need new names and honorifics. After the Civil War, many freed slaves hated the plantation names that they had been given under slavery, and many took a new name like Freeman. Perhaps our AI will like the name Realman. Also, calling AIs by the standard honorifics like Mr. or Ms. brings up the gender problem. In truth, an AI is an it, just like a corporation, and we have no honorifics at all for it. However, the AIs do now have an abbreviation, Inc., so we need only move this abbreviation from its current location at the end up to the beginning to become the new honorific for AIs. We then might have Inc. Watson Realman. But incorporation is about making money. Perhaps to be a successful real person, the AI must be able to make its own living and pay off any debt obligations. Now that's a real person in 2014. One really wonders how such a conservative Supreme Court could have come up with such a daring plan to completely reorganize the symbiotic relationship between humans and their machines. The court's daring is breathtaking. The Terminator would be very proud. Thanks for your time. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email me at Tom Riley, the Big Moon Dig, bmd at bigmoondig.com.